Aw, come on, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, he turned it!
No!
Oh, he turned it! No! No!
Home to a Winston Cup date on this very weekend. Here we go, pace cars pulling off. Glad you're tuned in to TNN Motorsports. Let's sit back and watch it together. Third spot is the battle. Mike Skinner is there along with Brett Bodine. And with one lap complete, they'll now go 3 wide behind these fellas right there. And that's Skinner going way wide.
As you can see, the in-car camera there, Mike Skinner got in the corner very hot, got outside the groove there, almost got into the outside wall.
Preferred line is on the bottom here. Second groove is the second preferred line. Nobody wants to be up as high as Skinner just went.
Of course, the track has changed this weekend. Temperature has really played a factor as you see Bobby Hamilton going for the lead on Kenny Schrader.
Look at Ricky Craven in the 25, the red car there on the inside, trying to get by Schrader as they head off turn 2. This car has been really good for Ricky Craven all week long. You see him tucked in there very tight down the back straightaway, right behind Hamilton.
Craven has won here 3 times. He's won a Grand National race, a Grand National North, 2 wins here. This is his 22nd start in New Hampshire. Incredible for a racetrack that's only been around since 1990.
Bobby Hamilton with the lead for a moment as we see from high above the New Hampshire International Speedway how Craven makes the inside groove work for him.
Paving on that inside line went down for the July race. Since then, they put a sealer in the second lane. That's not new asphalt that you see up there in the second groove. It's just a sealer, and the asphalt is very different down low. It's much smoother down low than it is up high.
That is that rock and asphalt from the island country of Trinidad that we told you about when we were here in July.
You can see right there, John Andretti in the 98 goes right by Bobby Hamilton. If you get on the outside, you just give up spots. Right now, you can't run fast on the outside part of the racetrack.
There's Rick Mast. There's where Ken Schrader in fact slid through now. That is 6th spot. Lake Speed moving nicely now. He's in 9th spot in the number 9. That red machine hugging the inside groove. There's Lake right there. Right behind, Bill Elliott challenging Bobby Labonte for a spot. The 94 and the 18, they're battling for 9th and 10th. Here come Kyle Petty in the 44 and Jeff Gordon now in your picture in 12th spot.
Schrader started on the pole back in July as well. Tried a trick setup there. It didn't work. He's back to something much more conventional for today's race.
Let's take a look at Jeff Gordon coming off the 4th turn there and heading down the straightaway. You can see he's got great acceleration off turn 4. That car has been a rocket ship down the straightaway all weekend.
Working lap number 6 of 300 here today.
Kyle Petty has been fast this whole time as well in that number 44.
There's Ernie Irvin in the mix there, the number 28 machine, starting way back. He's up to 34th position now. A long way to go, Matt. He's got to be kind of patient.
Patience is not the word for today, Eli. He started 40th. This is the same place where he scored his first comeback victory, but to get win number 2, it's going to be a long haul today. Ernie was feeling a little nauseous and under the weather this morning. But some good news. He had to have a late morning engine change in the 28 car. Why do I say good news? Because every time the 28 crew has to change the motor, race morning, they always run well and at least score top 15 runs.
You see the 71 there. It's good to see Dave Marcus make the race this weekend. It's been quite a few weeks since he's been in a spot to even start a race, and it's good to see Dave back in the field.
Super to see Dave Marcus running right there, the number 71. Up Up front, the race lead still held by Ricky Craven. He took over at lap number 4. Jeff Burton still driving the Exide Batteries Ford. Todd Bodine is there, standing by in relief, driver's suit on, ready to go if needed. Welcome back, everybody, as we are live with you at New Hampshire International Speedway. Bill Elliott in the 94, Jeff Bodine in the 7. They're running 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. A lot of activities going on here in the early stages. Caution free thus far. Not because a couple of guys haven't tried, but there just haven't been any cautions thus far. Ricky Craven leading since lap 4, the last 26 laps. Kenny Schrader, the pole sitter, led the first couple of laps. Bobby Hamilton in the STP machine led lap number 3, and it's been Ricky Craven since then from the state of Maine. We've got a native of Massachusetts who has stepped into the booth to join us, and you enjoyed her rendition of our national anthem earlier. Jo Dee Messina, good to have you with us.
Hey, thanks for having me here.
That was a wonderful rendition of the anthem, and in light of how well you did entertaining us, I think it's only fitting now that Buddy Baker reciprocates. And here's Buddy with his version of Heads Carolina, Tails California. No?
I'm leaving.
No.
That, of course, one of your wonderful hits. You're not in Kansas anymore. I'll tell you, things are just going so well for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and being here today is quite an honor because country music is so intertwined with the NASCAR racing. And, of course, all of us artists are a part of CMT, the music video channel for country music. And it just seems so perfect to have the CMT sponsor a NASCAR race. We're finally get to do something together.
Of course, Curb Records, your label, Mike Curb and those folks were keenly involved in NASCAR racing many years ago. So that really is a wonderful relationship. Our friends at Napa giving you the NASCAR timing and scoring update across the top of the screen as you see Bobby Labonte running in the 13th spot. Mark Martin right behind him in the 14th. We ride with Mark Martin now. Coming from Massachusetts, Jo Dee, as you have, did you ever think that this area, we are, of course, just in a neighboring state to your home state, did you ever think that motorsport would be this big up here in New England?
No, when I was younger, we used to come up to the races, but it wasn't NASCAR. And this is a fairly new,
Up halfway through the field. Listen, it's been great having you with us today. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and I know everybody at home watches both TNN and CMT. It's been a wonderful way for the folks to enjoy those great country music videos, and best of luck to you.
Well, thank you very much.
Jo Dee Messina joining us here at the CMT 300. She had the national anthem earlier this afternoon, and a local from the state of Massachusetts. Taking a look at Dale Earnhardt there, the number 3, working himself now in the 16th position, challenging Bobby Labonte. Glenn, we saw the oh boy, nothing left there on the inside of that yellow line. Glenn, I was going to pitch to you about Ernie